Hey, I'm Zira,
And I'm Angel.
and welcome to a Black Girl Safe Space where we talk about any and everything because this is a
It's,
safe
it's,
space.
was it delayed again?
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
guys.
yeah.
We've
It's just a
been
safe space,
filming
guys.
since like 4 o'clock. We've
It's
been
currently
doing a lot of
6:52.
trial. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of trial and error, trying to figure out what ways are gonna work for us to record virtually. So we
Mm-hmm.
finally found this site. So hopefully this works. We've tried Zoom, we've tried FaceTime, and we were just having a lot of
Going through
problems.
it.
So bear with us. If there's some delays or pixelations, just pretend like you don't even see that because
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do
This is
about
all
it.
we can do.
Okay, cool. So today's topic is going to be about the experiences of Black girls like ourselves who are interested in the more alternative music types, who don't watch the stereotypical Black shows or movies, who watch different types of YouTube videos like gaming videos or
Mhm.
true crime
Girls that
videos.
just don't like, black girls that just
Girls that are
don't,
different.
yeah, different, quirky, you
We're not like
know.
other girls. No, let me stop.
Not like other girls.
But yeah, we're basically gonna talk on our experiences with that because growing up, me and Angel, first of all, have very similar tastes, especially when it comes to music.
Hmm.
So growing up, we weren't. I don't know. Me personally, I wasn't bullied for it, but I was definitely singled out because I liked pop music or I liked rock
Hmm.
music. So anything that wasn't rap, I was like teased a little bit for it. We were called what, Oreos,
Oreos,
whitewashed,
you name it, girl.
white. Yeah, we were called white girls. I don't even. Okay.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Creep.
So it's like, um, well, my music taste now, probably my favorite genre is like the pop punk rock,
Mhm.
and then like indie, so indie bands and like indie solo artists. I really really
Mhm.
like. Rap is my least listened to genre, and
Mhm.
growing up, I felt the need to listen to a lot of rap music and even
Mhm.
some R&B. Like I like R&B, um, but I like the old school R&B.
Yeah.
So like late 90s,
Same.
early 2000s R&B. But
Mhm.
growing up, like when I was in 6th grade, I felt the need to listen to rap and R&B music in order to fit in with my peers because that's all that was around me. Like
Yeah.
I didn't have any friends other than Angel who listened to pop or other alternative types of music. So
Mhm.
I just felt like if I wanted to fit in, then I had to listen to the music that everyone else was listening
Yeah.
to. And it wasn't
Yep.
fun
Yeah.
because I didn't really
If you
like
see
it
me
like
like
that.
looking around on the thing, I'm like trying to clear up space as I'm talking. So yeah. Continue.
Yeah, but like it wasn't fun. So I was kind of abandoning the music I actually like for music that
Mhm.
I don't like just because like I
Yeah.
didn't want to be singled out for it, you know?
Yeah. Cause like, I don't know, the feeling of knowing that you can't be accepted for your, like, you can't be yourself, I guess, is really, I mean, obviously it's defeating, but like,
Hmm.
it's just like, dang, I can't be myself. Like, dang, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to,
Like it's kind of like
put
you
up a
have
whole
to,
facade.
yeah, like filter yourself almost. Like
Mm-hmm.
we mentioned in another clip that is not going to be in here because we were having trouble, but we mentioned in another clip how like when we meet new people or we're like getting the feel of somebody, we
Mm-hmm.
like it's like a default setting where we'll
Yeah.
let them play their music type, like their music first, to see if they
Yeah,
like
because.
music that we like, and if they don't, we don't play it, kind of like out of fear of
Mm,
like
mm,
being judged for it.
that's sad.
It is sad because
That's really
me
sad.
personally, I think I have very, very good music taste, but that's just because I'm biased to myself. But
Um,
it's like,
you do though. You do.
but it's
We
like
we're
you can't
biased,
really
but
share. Yeah, we are biased,
like,
guys.
sorry.
So let's establish that right now. But it's like you can't really share your like true interests because
Hmm.
you don't want to be singled out for it, you know?
Yeah.
And that sucks because not everyone is going to like the same things. Like that's just point blank, period. We're
Yeah.
not
Period.
all the same. We're not all made in a factory with the same chip in our brain, you know?
Right.
Every single person is different
Everybody
and we're all
different.
gonna like, yeah, we're all gonna like different things. And I don't
Hmm.
feel the need for all black people, especially black women, to have to fit into this box, you know,
Hmm.
of what their interests are supposed to be or what their life is supposed to be like, because it's never going to be the same for everybody.
Nope.
So,
Yeah. Like, and when it comes to music, I just feel like, why are you like, as a person looking in outside on the inside? Why are people, I guess, belittling the
oh,
majority of what a girl could what
sorry guys.
a black girl could listen to, I guess. Like,
Hmm.
why are you minimizing the amount of stuff that I can listen to? Why are you
Right.
so surprised that I watch anime? Why are you
Hmm.
so surprised that I like rock music? I
Hmm.
know it's not a very typical thing you can see, but why are you so like, wow,
Hmm.
rock music? I would
And
have never
let's,
expected that.
yeah, let's go ahead and hit the nail on the head.
I'm weak.
This, like, let's be honest, it comes from a lot of internalized prejudice that we
Mm-hmm.
don't purposely hold, you know, but because of the experiences of black people, we kind of just adopt them subconsciously. So, you know, it's like our mind is kind of telling us that we have to fit
Have
into
to.
the
Yeah.
stereotypes of black people because it's been what's forced on us, you know. And I
Yeah.
don't mean to get, you know, all activist on y'all, but I think that's
I'm
where a
weak.
lot of it stems from. So when it comes down to the black community, they kind
Yeah.
of are a little taken back when not
Mm-hmm.
everybody is similar in that sense of what their
Yeah.
interests are or even what some of their experiences are. They're not all the
Mm-hmm.
same. And it's kind of like, oh, wow, like, is this
Like,
how it's supposed to be? Like, this isn't what
yeah.
my brain is telling me it's supposed to be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But it's okay to be different.
Different.
Everybody
It's
is
fine.
different. You know,
Yeah. We.
I can't force myself to like music that I don't like,
Yeah. I don't want to
you
be no
know.
carbon copy.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like
I
I
don't.
can't, you know. And it's already hard enough like growing up with that mindset and trying to get out of it. And now that
Yeah.
I have gotten out of it, I can't go back to that. Like I need to enjoy my life personally.
Yeah.
So that's
Exactly.
what I'm
Like,
going to do.
yeah. Like going to that concert. Cause okay, Zira and I
Hmm.
went to a concert to
Oh,
Five Seconds
don't
of
get me
Summer along with our
started.
other friend. And going to that concert, okay, let me give you a preface. So when we were like, maybe like 12, 13,
Hmm.
we asked our parents, they were coming to Atlanta. And this was like when we were like in love with them. Like,
Yeah.
girl, like Luke had his quiff and his lip
Hmm.
ring.
Like we're
Callum had
talking
that, like,
posters on the wall,
yes,
DIY song lyrics
girl.
on the wall. Like it was serious. It
It
was
was
serious.
serious.
It was
So we were
serious.
trying to, coerce our parents into letting us go see them. Mind you, we are 12, 13 years old. Don't have no business going to no concert at 12, 13 by ourselves.
Hmm.
I know my parents were not going to sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours, listening to me scream my heart out
Yeah.
when they could be doing something better, or like wasting their money, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. Who is barking? I heard somebody barking, and that was weird. But yeah, like it's just it was like a really big, question to ask them. Like, hey, can Zero and I go to, Fast and Summer concert? The tickets are $100 something. Do you have the
Mhm.
money for that? Like, just girl, it's not
Mhm.
about you. You
Mhm.
forgot your parents have to work and pay
Yeah.
bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were really thinking about that. And that's okay. We were kids. We're not, you know, frontal lobe was not formed. Um but now we're both 20 and we went to their concert and it was so surreal. It was very
Mhm.
freeing. I felt like myself.
Yeah, I felt very healed,
Yeah,
you
like my
know.
inner child was like
Mhm.
finally
Yeah.
screaming
Like,
inside.
yeah, it was really an experience. I
Yeah.
did act a fool in those stands. I was just like, we were having such a good
Having a
time,
good time.
and
Hmm.
like when we were younger, obviously we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So like now that we're older and we have a little bit more freedom to do these kinds of things, I think it's so important, especially when you've been kind of sheltered or neglectful to some of the things that you really love. The
Yeah.
older you get, the more opportunities that you have to really redeem yourself for those,
Hmm.
parts that we kind of disregarded in our life.
Yeah.
So, us being able to go to the concert and kind of have fun, it was an experience. And I'm really, really glad we went. Like,
Yeah.
they're
The
my
tickets were
favorite
cheap
band
for
for a
that.
long time, and I
Yeah.
still really, really like them.
Yeah.
So, it was really
And
good to
like,
kind of go.
yeah. And like them growing up and then we're grown up was like,
Hmm.
whoa. Like the
Yeah,
lead singer is engaged. The guitarist is
married.
married. All of
Hmm.
them have girlfriends, so
Hmm.
they're literally on their way to marriage. So
Hmm.
it's just like surreal and like, wow, they grew up and
Yeah.
so did we.
Hmm.
It's like a full circle moment. And
And
that,
it's good that we could like still come back to it,
yeah.
because it's like we it's like we have this pattern with this band. It's like once they drop new music, we like dive back in and we
Fixate.
like become obsessed. Then we kind
Obsessed.
of take a break when it's like silence. It's like, oh yeah, I still love them, but
Hmm.
and then the
They're
cycle just
there.
repeats and repeats and repeats. And I think
Yeah.
it's just because we have such an attachment to them from when we were
Hmm.
kids, and
Yeah.
we kind of didn't have the opportunity to express it the way that we can now. Now
Hmm.
I post them on we post them on our stories all the time. Because we have that ability because we've
Feel
grown
free.
to love the things that we love and the
Yeah.
people
And
and the
not
artists that we love.
be, like
Hmm.
what are the kids listening to today? Like kind of like that. Like
Uh-huh.
what are the kids listening to? Now I'm just like I'm about to go listen to some old Nirvana. Are you coming
Yeah.
or not?
Hmm.
Because that's what I like. And if you don't
Hmm.
like that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah. Like
Like
if you
watch your
don't
mouth.
like if you don't like the things I like, then okay, cool. Like I'm not gonna force you to like it, but you
Hmm.
don't have to, belittle me for
Bash
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bully
Or tell
me.
me that my music taste sucks or that
Yeah, because it
my
doesn't.
taste in television sucks. Cause that's
Yeah,
just
because it
not
doesn't.
accurate. Like let's be so for real.
It's not. Like, be
It
for real, it's
that's
not.
not true, but okay.
No. But like I still have a hard time sometimes trying to play music around certain people. Like I can't. I don't know. There's like a blockade that I'm trying to destroy, but
Hmm.
it's in my head thinking like, here I go again.
Yeah.
Back in middle school, back in late early high school or whatever,
Hmm.
thinking up to myself, am I gonna be accepted? And um, if y'all didn't know, this podcast is also Christian based. So it's like, dang, I had a point. But basically, it's kind of like because God made you fearfully and wonderfully made, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you blocking that fearful and wonderfulness that God gave you? You know,
Mm-hmm.
why are you blocking that? Like God is looking down, like, shame. I worked so hard to make you like the things that you like, and so on and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. And you're over here succumbing to what other people like. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
like I worked so hard, and it's like, okay, I work at Planet Fitness, right? So there's, the counter where you wash your hands. Every time I go in there to clean, there's water, right? Obviously, people washing their hands. So I go dry out the water, use the certain spray they tell me to use, and I spray it and clean it. I leave, do what I gotta do on the floor. Hours later, I come back, water is back, or there's soap, or there's hair. It's always something. And that's kind of like what God sees. Like, He cleaned this counter, made it all nice specifically for you, and you come back or you go to it and then you put water all over the place, covering what he cleaned, basically, if that makes sense. So that's what I think. Like, once you really accept who you are, you won't have to cover yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a journey. I'm still learning, still trying to figure out how to fully accept myself, even when people don't really enjoy that, and
Mm-hmm.
that and just be completely fine with that or not think about it at all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Mm-hmm. Because I think like there's something so freeing about finally being able to, like the things that you like in peace,
Mm-hmm.
you know, especially like when like the alternative was pushed on you from at
Mm-hmm.
such a young age. So I think that personally, if you like some of the things that we said in our podcast today, and you kind of have like shame about it because you feel judged for it or you feel like you
Mm-hmm.
don't fit in because of it, just know that we get you. Like, we
Yeah,
understand, and there
we
are a lot of
understand.
people who understand as well because they've gone through the same things, and it's
Mm-hmm.
okay if you like
Yeah,
Kings of Leon and you don't listen to Little Baby. It's okay if
yeah,
you
it's
like
fine.
Paramore, and you don't
Yeah,
really listen to Drake. It's okay
yeah.
because same. If you like to read books
Same.
or game,
Mm-hmm.
as a black girl, and a lot
Mm-hmm.
of your friends don't, like, it's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay to have different interests. That doesn't make you weird, or it doesn't make
yeah,
you, stick out like a sore thumb like that.
yeah. And there are, it's gaming world, as well as, like mainly all topics on YouTube, mainly all, mostly, are saturated by, white people, and that's fine. They are allowed to do that. They can do what they want. If they like what they like, they're gonna post about it. But I just want to like highlight that there are people that are look like us that like things that we
Yeah, so if you
like
feel
Corey
like you need to
Kitchen.
make, yeah, if you feel like you need to make more of a connection, there are people out there
Yeah,
who do it
there
with
are
no
black girl
shame.
gamers.
There are
Exactly.
black women who game, black men
Mhm.
who game,
Mhm.
black women and men who read, black
Mhm.
women and men who do true crime,
Listen
for
to rock.
example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to name out a few. So you can connect with them in that way.
Yeah.
Like, these areas aren't specific to a certain type of race. And I feel like that's what society needs to understand, that
Yeah.
music,
Cause relax.
TV, different other social aspects are not exclusive to single races.
Mhm.
Anyone can like anything, and it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to fit into this norm or fit into this box based on our race. That's weird to
Yeah.
me, to be
Yeah. Like,
quite frank.
and think about it. The people that are the ones that hate the most on black people, or mainly black girls that listen to this type of stuff or watch this type of stuff, are black people, and they
Mhm.
don't know or they don't realize most music genres are created by us.
Mhm.
Rock was created by us.
Yeah, like
Jazz
where did it
created by
start,
us.
you know?
Think about like where did it originate? Black
Mhm.
people. So why are
Mhm.
you hating on me for liking something that we created?
Yeah.
Just because you
Yeah.
don't like it doesn't mean you have to project that onto
Yeah.
me.
Just because
Work
it's
with
not
yourself.
conventional, I guess, at this point in society, like in this new age, doesn't really mean anything. You know, you really
Yeah,
can't force people to like stuff or force people to do things that they don't want to do because that's
right.
just going to create a lot of unnecessary problems.
Yeah, just too much negativity. And
Mhm.
getting with what I'm trying to think of what other things that I like that most black girls don't really like partake in, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, I guess ASMR is a bit of a full race thing.
Mhm.
Like,
But you know, I feel like ASMR, even though like the problem may not be like race exclusivity, if that's a
mm-hmm,
word, I
mm-hmm.
think people just find ASMR weird in general. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think a lot of people have really come to terms with how popular ASMR is and
yeah,
how, what's the word I'm looking for? How
beneficial.
beneficial, yeah, it can be for some people. Like me, I
Yes.
don't think there's anything wrong with ASMR. I actually find it quite cool and it works for
Mm-hmm.
me. You know,
Yeah,
I think
I be
people think
slump.
that, yeah, the people think that whispering into a microphone in front of a camera is weird. And I think a lot of people
Yeah,
get
it's tough.
get picked on for it or singled out
Yeah.
for it. And I
Mm.
think we need to go ahead and cut that.
Yeah,
Like,
relax.
I feel like we need to stop
Mm-hmm.
judging people for what they like. Like, it's really
Yeah,
getting old and
yeah,
outdated.
yeah. Like, um, dang, I keep losing my points in my head, but ASMR is it's so relaxing, first of all, and there are so many different versions of ASMR. It's like, why do you just think of it as whispering? There's
Mm-hmm.
ASMR that is literally like how I'm talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
ASMR is not just whispering.
Mm-hmm.
ASMR is literally you feeling relaxed because someone is relaxing you in a way that you like to be relaxed. Like, for instance, my fixation with ASMR is like doctor role plays, like typing, asking questions. I enjoy that so much because it's like, dang, they really want to get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. And like the typing noises, I don't know. I'm a keyboard fanatic. I literally have a keyboard for my laptop that has a keyboard, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. It's like supposed to mimic a typewriter, so that's why I got it, and I like the sounds it makes. So that's why that was really loud. But ASMR is such a great like community too. It's so unproblematic. It's so
Mm-hmm.
unproblematic. Like there's rarely any scandals, people cheating on people, people dying, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like there's nothing like that. And so
Yeah.
I really think black girls should go more into ASMR, like think like listen to it. Like, you know, relax. Just cause
Mm-hmm.
we're always stuck in fight or flight, especially as a black woman. Always stuck in fight or flight, trying to make it to the race, like make it to the end of the race each and every day, trying to meet our
Mm-hmm.
goals and stuff like that. Who is calling me? Let me pause real quick. Back. Okay, guys, we're back. My friend
Brief
called me.
intermission.
Yeah, but what other things like should we talk about with this topic?
You know
Um,
what I love to see? I
what?
love seeing black girls who are who like dress emo or like goth or whatever the word is,
I would
more
say like
punky.
alternative rock.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say
Mhm.
goth because goth is like I don't know. I feel like goth is like the pale skin.
Yeah.
the black
Thin
eyes.
eyebrows.
Yeah. Like, they're
Look like
cool,
black.
but if I were to see that, like, see them walking, I'd get scared. Like, I'm being so honest. I'd be so scared. Like, are
I
you okay?
I don't
I think
know.
it's
Me
cool.
personally, I could not be that aesthetic, but I
Yeah.
love to see it for other people.
Yeah, it's like, I like that
Especially
you're
for
you being
black girls.
yourself. Yeah.
Because they
Like, I
don't have
like
to
that you're doing
dress
it.
like a typical black girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
But
You
yeah.
guys continue. Keep being you.
Yeah, do you, girl. Do you. But yeah, like, I agree. I really do like seeing, like, black girls like to wear, like, alternative clothing, like, not like what the trendy soft girls be wearing.
Yeah.
Like, I love me a good Skims set, but I also love me when a girl wears, like, the big thick chunky boots with all the straps on them,
Yes.
or like the gloves, or like the little puffy shirt, and then the cute little, like, schoolgirl skirt with, like, the corset. Oh,
Yeah.
like, you look so good. Like, and then, like, the half split hair. I'm like, yes,
I
I
love
love
it.
that you're being you.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
Like,
I really
don't feel confined to whatever society thinks is normal.
Yeah.
Be who you are. Like, be you, girl, for real.
Be who you are. Yeah, be who you are, babe.
I have sweet
Because
potato fries.
you can do
They're
it for
cold
me.
now.
I'm weak. Not the sweet potato fries. I want
They're
some.
cold.
That sounds so good. Not them cold. Oh.
Yeah. We've literally been sitting at our desk for like 3 hours now.
Yeah, my dad probably thinks I'm doing work, and I'm not.
Well, I'm supposed to be studying, but
Study where? But yeah, like, seeing girls dress up like that, it makes my heart flutter. It's like, oh my gosh, I love that you can do that. I wish I could do that. I mean, I feel like I found my style, and that's fine. But, like, in another universe, if I were to, like, to dress like that, I feel like it would take me some time to build my collection, one, because of how saturated my mind is with other people's thoughts, unfortunately. um I would do it. Oh my gosh. But I like what I wear right now. Like, I think I've definitely found my esque. That makes sense. I just like wearing green and black and brown. That's my thing.
Yeah.
To close with the topic of black girls liking alternative things than the generalized things that are supposed to be, what's the word, suspected by black girls to listen to or watch. I would say at the end of the day, you're gonna be yourself, and you're gonna get to that point, when if you want to work towards it. And I feel like, just start now. Go through your songs. Think about, what would I listen to this right now? Do I know the lyrics to this song? Would I listen to it? Is it making me happy, or is it making others happy? Like, think about it like that. Go through your YouTube subscriptions. Who do I watch that really makes me the most happy? Like, am I gonna sit here and watch Bethany Moda, or am I gonna sit here and watch Berleezy? Which one is it? Even though I don't think she makes videos anymore, but that's just an example. And then when it comes to, like, wearing clothes and TV shows, start collecting your pieces. If you want to wear a certain item that most black girls don't wear, buy it and rock it, and with your chest. Rock it with your chest. And watching shows. If you like Twilight, girl, we like Twilight. Black girls that love Twilight, unite, because I think that should be the name of this podcast, to be honest.
I agree.
But yeah, like,
Twilight lovers stand tall.
Twilight lovers. It's such a good movie. Not movie. It's such a good array of movie series. Like, it's so good. The romance is there. if you don't like Twilight, that's fine. Just watch your mouth. You know, just watch your mouth when you talk about it. Because I don't shame on what you like, and that's fine. So watch that show. Watch I don't know, what do black girls not watch? Watch something on National Geographic if it makes you happy. Just watch it because at the end of the day, it's it's just you
Yeah.
and what makes you happy.
Yeah.
So that's my piece on that.
I agree. Do what makes you happy and don't ever feel like you have to conform to any of the stereotypical norms that people believe in and that they're forcing onto you, because
Mm-hmm.
everyone is different, everyone has their own interests, everyone has their own aspirations and things that they're working towards, everyone has their own way of expressing themselves, and
Yeah.
we shouldn't all have to do it the same way, or we shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
all have to fall under, the same blanket.
Mm-hmm.
So, love
Get your
your
own blanket.
alternative music, because
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Yeah. I'm
And you
gonna
should too.
blast it too.
Mm-hmm.
Please leave, comments and other topics that you guys want us to talk about in the comments,
Mm-hmm.
um, so we can keep talking and keep having this conversation of
Yeah.
being able to talk in this safe space, because this is what we really need as Black women, Black people, really anybody. Just having a safe space to talk about anything and everything is very beneficial, and
Mm-hmm.
it helps you get stuff off your chest.
Yeah. And we want to be able to relate to people who are going through or experiencing or feeling some of the things that we are. So, we would love it if you guys, reached out and gave us some things to talk about, maybe
Mm-hmm.
told us some of your perspectives, and we can definitely touch on that on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, SoundCloud. You guys can keep
Yeah.
up with us. I think, is it 100 followers when we're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
a Q&A? Yeah, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
host a Q&A when we get to 100 followers on Instagram. So be sure to go over there and follow us.
Yeah.
I think there's also a link tree. Is it in TikTok or Instagram that lists
It's on
all of our,
Instagram. TikTok, you
yeah,
have to have 1,000 followers
yeah, it lists
to
all
have
of
that.
our stuff, so you guys can keep up with
Mm-hmm.
us and we can keep
Yeah.
up with you. So,
Yay.
yeah,
So yeah,
thank
thank
you
you guys
guys
so
so
much
much
for
for watching.
watching. Bye.
Wonder.